Greetings, travelers. Welcome to another episode of Drawing a Cheesy Character. I know these characters are very cringy, but this is basically the video game that I play. This is kind of my time segment. It's either I'm going to draw or I'm going to play a video game. So now it's at the point where this is my video game. So it's like yeah, so that's basically where this is a video game, okay? It's kind of a cheesy video game, cringy video game. That's what it is. But today, like many other drawings, we're starting with this pencil right here. Now we're gonna do just another, I don't know, we might do a shepherd character maybe? I'm kind of debating on if we should go shepherd or should we go like knight, right? Generally I go with the knight because it's like easier, I just do it a lot. But this is kind of the cool thing once we study constructive figure drawing, is because there comes a point within the construction of the drawing where it just feels like an RPG game, bro. It feels like you're playing WoW or something like that. It feels like we're just like grinding for items. And that's kind of what I kind of treat it as in my mind, is I'm just playing a video game. But we're drawing a picture. I do have this thing. Where is... Oh, here we go. I am going to be using this notepad. I'm going to be putting one right here. The reason why I do this is I just like to clean the pencil off. You can also clean this eraser off, which I highly recommend, because there actually have been some drawings where I don't know what in the world was on this eraser, but sometimes some weird stuff gets on the eraser and I just like, and it just smears something. And you're like, what in the world was that? So, let's send this. Let's try and do this in maybe 2 hours or 3 hours. Basically, the deadline I've been trying to put it on 2 or 3 hours for a drawing with a Bible verse, trying to glorify the Lord. Whether we eat or drink, we could do it all for the glory of God. And yeah, let's go. All right, let's send it. So we're going to start with our line of action. I think we're going to draw like a brutish kind of gnarly dude today. So we're starting with our line of action. And just trying to think about the proportions right now. So let's get our proportions down. Maybe one of these ones would work. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to take this circle, which is part of the three immovable masses. It is the head. And we are going to take this proportion and we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Darn. I'm going to have to make it a little bit smaller. I knew I was going to have to make it a little bit smaller. Oh well. We got to redo it. We don't get it right all the time, but redoing it. It takes a little bit of finagling. Let's try it with this one right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. All right. Let me change the music. Let's see different music in here. Let's see some like. Well, we watched Devin shred over here. Wow. Lucky. I haven't done a Lucky in a very long time. Alright. Man, I wish I could bar spin really good. Man, he just bars like it's nothing. All these people just bar like it's just nothing. I never really got good at that trick. Dude, that was a crazy clip. What in the world? He just gap Smith bar Smith that. I feel like that clip was an older clip. I feel like some of that clip with that silver bike, I wonder if he was still riding on that fly one. It seems like that might have been his... I wonder if that's his fly frame. Wow, that was a cool clip right there. What in the... Dude, that was insanity. Holy moly, that was crazy. I don't even know what he did. He just tornadoed out of that. He like did a 180 Smith, like... Man, that's a rare trick to see right there. Was that a switch ice tail whip? Wow, dude, that clip, that was his ender clip. I know that because he was talking about it. Alright, what are we at? What are we doing here? I need to stay focused. You guys can watch the video. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So we're establishing the 3 movable masses, which is the head, the torso, and the pelvis. So let's establish... We're going to make this dude just super ripped. Just like comically ripped. 1, 2, 3... Let me push this in one more notch. I don't know, should I keep it like that or should we go one more notch in? Okay, that I think looks pretty good, right? Yeah. That setup looks pretty keen, I think. Alright, so we're going with our 3 move masses, which is the head, the torso, and the pelvis. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 is generally at the end of the pelvis, so we're going to push it in there. Trying to get it to, gonna do a little bit more, like cartoony, just brutal proportions at the moment. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 is at the end of the pelvis. Or not, yeah, end of the pelvis. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 is at the end of the kneecaps. Roughly, generally speaking. Now there is this bump. I forgot what this muscle is called, but if you study anatomy, you probably know it. There is some sort of, there's like a muscle that like goes in like that. I don't know what it's called. Some sort of weird thigh muscle. But I know there's an artery in there. If you were to cut that artery, do not cut that artery. Because you'll bleed out in like, I think like 5 minutes or you can die really, really fast if there's a major artery that goes into the ventricle of the heart up in there. So if at all possible, do not get a giant gash right there. It's very, very bad. But many people have died because of it. Okay, so now we're gonna think about the figure as a building, right? Can all of this weight of the head, the torso, be put on like a building, right? Can it support this? Especially this dude. This dude's gonna be a gnarly brute of a... I don't know if we're gonna go with shepherd yet, or if we're gonna go like knight. I don't know which one we should do. You guys have any ideas? Maybe mess around with some, but... Okay, so now we're going to establish our shin bone. Now the shin bone is generally, if we think about the shin bone, it's generally curved. think we're pretty good on that. Maybe. How should we draw this character? Should we just do a knight? I think we're just gonna do a knight. This is kind of like the... What are we doing here? Knight? I don't know. Or shepherd. A knight or a shepherd? I guess we did do a knight yesterday. Guess we could go shepherd today. Brute shepherd, maybe. Ugh. Huh. What am I doing? Okay, let's go into our other pencil now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to erase a bit of this. Just because if we don't erase this, sometimes this can be a little bit... I mean, maybe we could try not erasing it, but... we could try. Let's see what happens if I don't erase it, right? Because generally I do, but now I'm wondering... Now I'm curious. Let's just send it. We're just going to send it today, so... Let's do 3 movable masses. Oh, I should erase it. Oh, darn it. I'm going to erase it. We're going to erase it, everybody. I know. I already know. It's like I'm just trying to cut corners. But I know what happens, right? See, look at this. Yep, that's exactly why I'm going to erase it, because I already know. I always think that I cannot erase it, but I'm like, ugh. I'm going to roughly erase this because this is going to stay underneath this now. Let's go. Now, let's go back to the other pencil. I'm just gonna experiment. I don't know, I still don't know what type of character we're drawing. We might just do a shepherd-ish character. Shepherd or not, knight. Shepherd, knight. Shepherd, knight. What about we do a mixture of both, since I'm just confused now? I'll just do a shepherd knight then. Yeah? Let's do our deltoid. This dude's gonna be ripped, so we're doing deltoid. Stick! Stick! Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna have maybe a shield or something. How should we have this shield? We don't know everybody. Let's just do... Should we just have like a normal arm shield? That actually looks pretty alright. Then we got a bike right here. I know these characters are really cringy, okay? Please give me some slack, alright? I'm just drawing an RPG character, we're putting a bike on the side. I feel like and then we can put a Bible verse. It's basically, I feel like just, we have this formula, right? And I'm like like I've done so many characters using this formula now that it's like, it's almost like ingrained in my muscle memory. Character, bike, and then we have just enough room to put a little Bible verse right there, so, I don't know. Let's do this. Let's go. Should we just send it? I just have Devin. I know I put like a bunch of Devin Smiley videos on. I guess I'm just rocking Devin Smiley today, I guess, right now. Okay. Let's stay focused. Let's go. So with the same kind of thing that we did with the underlayer, we're going to do it on here now. Just got to send it. Let's do it. And this is like the time where I have to just like commit. We just got to just commit. Because once I start using this pencil, it's like, it's go time, basically. Like, no, we're going to try this, going to try this, going to try this. It's like, no, we're sticking this. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go with it. Oh, darn it. I just erased my proportion grid. Here, let me redo that. Fudge. Let's pour it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We need some more variety up in here. Sorry, Dan, we need some variety up in here. Alright. We need some variety up in here. One of my favorite writers right here. Dave Smith. Even though I watched this video so many times. Alright, let's send it right now. So we're going deltoid. Deltoid. This would actually be, I think, yeah, that would actually be front delt, because his arm's actually lifted up a little bit. See that? So it would actually be, I guess maybe you might see a little bit of the back delt, a little bit, but then we have tricep, we have the bicep. got the shepherd stuff. Let's go deltoid. Deltoid. Bicep. Forearm muscle. And the shield. Might work. And we have no other choice. It is we're gonna have to go with it, but. Ah, fudge. What was I thinking right there? What was I thinking right there? Okay. I actually might have a helmet on this too. Might make it easier on us. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put like a robe. Actually, it's gonna be a woolen. We have a schematic. If you've watched previous streams, there is a schematic on how to make a robe, which we're gonna follow that one. Which that requires the schematic of. First off, it actually starts right here. It actually starts with the clothespin, or not the pin. It's like the fastener pin, like right here. I forgot what it's called. You guys know what that's called. And then it goes down, and it actually goes through, and it goes through the belt right here. This goes down right here, and then it goes over and in right there. Let's put a leaf bag right here. Alrighty, then we'll draw the bike after. And push this up to the side. I don't know, should we have just a character face, or Should we do a helmet on this character? What should we do? Dude, this trick is so hard. This dude makes it look really easy, but this trick's freaking hard. What's this guy? See, that's the trick I'm learning right there. Oh, I guess not that one. He's doing the double-footed Carl Cruiser. The double-footed Carl Cruiser. You set me up. I think we're gonna go into our next layer. I don't know, should we do a giant mustache or something? What sort of character is this dude, man? Gonna be a stern dude. He's gonna have a monk haircut. Monko. Holy moly. That guy's hilarious. What do you guys think? No? Yay? Oh, fudge. I totally messed that up. I did actually. Fudge. this part is... Because I forgot the arm is actually lifted up right there. Now that is actually very challenging to think about. I don't know how it would really... I think actually if the arm was lifted up, like the drapery would be like above the arm. Right? We haven't really been doing the Brad rigging technique either, which I always forget. I guess I don't always forget. I mean, we did it yesterday. Brad rigging technique is basically working on the hardest areas first. Head, torso. I mean, head and hands. This is some weird music, man. We're in the jungle scene of this game. Let me put on a different soundtrack. Let's actually just, yeah, new soundtrack. Oh, dude, look at this clip. Oh. Dude, that was gnarly. Alright, right here. Let go! Let's send the Nard in. Doing everything for the Lord, dude. Trying to steward everything for God, but at what cost? People just think you're crazy. Companies don't want you anymore. Oh well. I guess if that's what the Lord wants, then I guess we'll just go for it. We'll send it for the Lord, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so see this drapery? I can do a schematic. There's a whole schematic to... If you look up how to make a, like a cape out of... Or I guess not a cape, it's like a robe. like a robe out of a wool blanket, there's schematics on how to do it, right? And basically, that's the schematic that we're doing. I love doing the leaf packs, man. Put a little cross in there. First cross of the day, everybody. How hard is it to put a little cross in there, right? That's what I would always ask. If I had one question for the Lord, I guess I have a lot of questions for the Lord. I'd be like, how do you want me to steward this for you, for your glory? Like, I don't know, man. I think we watched this already. I have to watch some Joel Shalharn. He does some naughty lines. Let's watch some videos in here. Fudge. Messed it up right there. I guess I'm just gonna go with it. Brr, 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 brr. One, two, three. Hobbit fish. Oh, we get those mushrooms. Mushrooms. Because hobbits like mushrooms. Mushrooms. Characters. We're gonna speed running this character, everybody. He's gonna be wearing chainmail. He's wearing chainmail. I haven't seen some of these. Let's see here. Bing, 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 bing. Fudge. Messed up a bit there. Wasn't thinking. It's okay though. At least it wasn't ink. Thank God it wasn't ink. That would have been very, very frustrating if it was ink. Okay, we need some different music. Different music. Boom. Dude, that dude's freaking gnarly. That is a gnarly shepherd right there, brother. Brother, ladies and gentlemen. Dude's a gnarly shepherd, bro. He ain't... That dude's been freaking carrying sheep up mountain. Freaking put him on the back and he's freaking out there. He's out there with the lost, man. This guy's just... He's so out there. The dude just lives out in the wilderness, bro. You got a camel hair cloak. Who is this wild man? A homeless person in church? What in the... Who is this wild man living out in the wilderness? Alrighty, everybody, let's draw a bicycle! Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. We get to promote the bike industry. We get to promote God. Or do we eat a drink? Let us do it for the glory of the Lord. Should we put like a fish hook right there? We might actually do that. Is this dude a fisherman? What is this guy doing out here? What does even a fish hook look like? I literally gotta look up what a fish hook looks like. What does a fish hook look like? Fish hook. That's what a fish hook looks like. Intriguing. Interesting. We need some different ambience up in here, everybody.
Winning's nice. We love to win. But it's not the point for everyone. The 4 a.m. breeze.
Let's listen to sheep sounds.
Your first point's the point.
Sheep
Feeling strong
sounds.
is the point. Doing one more than...
Should it be on copyright? I feel like sheep sound would not be on copyright. Let's see here. Music for dogs? What in the world? TV for dogs? What the heck? Here we go. What in the world is this? I don't know if I can listen to this, everybody. I thought there would be like different ambience on that. There really isn't. Let's see here. We need different music. Let's see here. I guess what should we listen to? What is something that's not on copyright? Dude, look at all these guys. They're like wearing armor. It's crazy. Alright. This is not on copyright. It shouldn't be on copyright. Boom, boom. Fish hook, okay. Fish hook. Does that look weird? It kind of looks weird, but I actually haven't done a fish hook in a long time on a character. Alright everybody, let's change it to BMX Streets and let's draw a bicycle. Bicycle! BMX Streets. 2 viewers? What the heck? Bro, nobody's playing this game? What the... This game just came out, there's like nobody playing it. There's only 2 viewers in this entire channel. This is crazy, man. Just because craziness of it. Well, we're playing BMX Bible Adventures, BMX Streets Edition. Okay, so let's draw a bicycle, everybody. We're gonna draw like half a bike or something. What type of bike should we draw? Let's draw like a Dave Smith bike. That's who that guy is right there, Dave Smith. What kind of frame does he have? Dude, look at that trick. What in the world, bro? How do you do that? That is craziness, bro. That dude, that's a legitimate hang 10 no-hander. Like, it's so weird because you think that you'd see just a bunch of people doing that trick, but like, you don't see too many people doing that. He kind of had like that, like kind of that little bend right there, and that also around like a super short frame. Did run a normal stem, probably like 45 mil, or yeah, probably like what, 45 millimeter offset stem. Dude, he was freaking hauling for that trick right there. What in the world, bro? Holy, dude, this guy's crazy, bro. It's kind of funny. I just feel like people don't even realize like how hard. I mean, I think these tricks are hard. I don't know. Maybe some people think it's easy, but like, dude, like these tricks are so gnarly. Like I feel like I'm not even close to doing some of these combos up in here. It just makes me wonder, how long was this guy riding for? He had to have been riding for at least 5 years right here. Like, just doing that in of itself right there, man. Bro, that takes like 5 years to learn that right there. Shout out to Dave Smith. That dude's cool. Drawing bikes is fun, bro. Make me feel like I just design my own parts. What kind of parts do you want? Did you put a halo on this dude? Fudge! Why'd I do that? Ah, screw it. Should have done it with the other pencil. I don't know what I was thinking. Praise go! That right cam goes crazy. I know, this one right here. Actually, you just reminded me, this one actually needs to be a little bit more defined. What up, Bryces? How you doing, bro? What you doing, homie? Look at this weird shepherd of a man. Dude, I feel like that dude could hold his own next to a demon, right? Like, I think he'd probably hold his own. But also still, he would have the meek, controlled strength. That's I know. he's just carrying sheep up the hill, bro. You know, he's just the homeless shepherd. The wild man. Sometimes I think about, like, John the Baptist, like, because it's just so weird, because, like, in the scriptures it says, like, John the Baptist just lived out in the wilderness with, like, a camel hair cloak. I'm like, what in the world? Like, that's just such a strange, like, thing to add in the scriptures. You're like, this dude's just living out in the wilderness? Like, what in the world? Like, I don't know. I think it's odd. What have you been up to, Priceless? You been working out? You been making them gains, bro? Been training? Training like an Olympian, bro? There is this. I did watch. There was like this weird documentary on like how Olympic athletes train. They do some weird like progressive over. No, it's not progressive over. I don't know. This guy like went into like how Olympians train and how like they like really like focus in so they can get more work done. And I don't know. It was pretty interesting. I was like, huh. Now, I'm not saying every Olympic athlete trains that like that, but the Olympics are dope. Lots of code work. Bro, you need to move out to Silicon Valley. There's so many tech jobs out there, bro. I have a friend that got a job at Apple. Dude, like, all of his friends is crazy. They're like, I work for this company. I code for this company. I program for this company. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, you guys are gnarly, dude. Like, I'm over here. I'm like, I draw pictures. Just like, it's just funny. What up, Empathy? What is a founder's badge? What are you talking about? What you talking about up in here, bro? Dude, I haven't talked to you in a while. Dude, check out the ADD setup, Empathy. This is the new ADHD setup. We got the BMX studio. Check this out. We got a BMX studio. We got the image slideshow right here. We got a Bible verse right at the bottom right here. We have another video. We have one that says flying combos. We got this video thing right now. We got another thing right up there. I should add a couple more. I might add in another little picture thing right there. Cause like, so why I actually started why I have this set up now is on Reddit. They were talking about something like the artists right now, they're having a hard time with like viewership. Like even like the gnarliest artists, right? Because basically some people are saying like all these kids nowadays, they can't, cause you know like drawing's kind of slow. Like I have to like, and I'm like slowly drawing all this stuff in here. Well, some people are saying because of like, you know, because of like Instagram and shorts and stuff, all these kids' minds are always like, I need like this. So then I was like, okay, because then I started reading some of the comments and I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to start adding all of these things. That's what some people said. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah, you should make one of these things right here, dude. Yeah, young Matthias. Bro, I finally started learning the double-footed, one-handed steamroller. Get this, bro. I switch my bars out, dude. I'm running these old K2 Dennis McCoy bars. They kind of look like this, actually. Bro, I started learning the freaking if you want to learn the double-footed steamroller, dude, that makes it way easier because, you know, other bars, they go down like this, and then there's like that, but it's on both sides. Well, it kind of like your knees hit that. And so I feel like that's actually why flatlanders like using these little bars, because like you basically have more room right here to turn your bar, so you can actually carve it a little bit more. I don't know. I was just experimenting. I was like, bro, I finally kind of started learning the dope. I definitely noticed when I changed my bars. Bro, I actually, you know, the other weird thing that's out in Silicon Valley, the Twitch place. I think Twitch is located in San Francisco. Holy moly, dude, that dude just hauled into that. Dude, look at that. What in the world? How do you do that? Why can't I do that, bro? I've been trying to learn that trick for so long. Don't make no sense, everybody.
I can't believe this is Ashley. Talk about a glow up. They have all your training styles.
I can't listen to this right now. Yeah, on the pure flatline set. Wasn't that dude like 6'5" or something like that? He's like pretty tall. He looks ginormous on that bike right there. Man, he learned the double-footed stuff like super early on. Bro, I've been getting obsessed with the double-footed stuff. The only reason why I started getting obsessed with the double-footed stuff, cause I feel like that's why I can't cliffhanger. Actually, I think I know that's why I can't cliffhanger. It's because I'm not good at the double-footed balance point. It's basically the last step for me finally learning the cliffhanger. I feel like that's what the how-to videos really messed up in my mind, because if you watch every single how-to video on how to cliffhanger, they're like, learn to hang 5, and then they're like, okay, just learn the cliffhanger. And that's what I thought. I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn the hang 5, I'll learn the hang 5, and then you just get into a cliffhanger. But no, dude. I feel like what they miss is they start talking about that they had to learn double-footed tricks before they even started doing the cliffhanger. Man, I've been trying to learn that trick right there too, the half-packer. The half-packer's hard. You know what's weird is Ryan said that the half-packer was actually his first double-footed trick that he learned. Which I've been trying to learn. I'm like, dude, how did you do that? Because that's a very, very hard trick. Oh, dude, another thing, I don't know if this dude's even watching. Dude, there was a filmer that came by yesterday. Get this, bro. He filmed Adam Kunn. You know that dude that did the monster whip? I don't know if I should watch it right now, but I guess I could put it on. But he filmed that. I told him to follow you. He might be following you right now. Should we watch up in here? Who should we watch up in here? I have to go on a... I think this is... What was this one? Did we watch this one? I don't know if we watched this or not. Oh, I just watched this, but I'll watch it again. Dude, check out the... I think there's this clip in here. He does a legitimate hang 10 no-hander. He does like a hang 10 no-hander, and then he does a fakey hang 10 no-hander in the same line. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's in this. I think it's in this section right here. It is in this section. Dude, I've been wanting to learn that. Dude, basically, I want to learn every single Dave Smith trick. Where is it? I think it's in here. I've been trying to learn that. That's the switch foot circle K to funky chicken to steamroller to, what is that? Half packer to body varial perverted decade. What in the world, bro? He just did a half bar freak squeak to switch to side. I don't even know what trick that is. Where is it? I think it's in this. Look at this squirrel. It's hilarious. Maybe it's not in this one. Oh well. Dang, that was gnarly. He just did. Oh, it is this one. Look at this. Dude, that I feel like I don't see anybody doing this trick because normally, like, people do the, normally people do the, Messiah thing. But look at this one. That's a legitimate hang 10 no-hander right there. But check this line out. It's crazy, bro. He does a hang 10 no-hander to seat thing to, I don't know how he went into a side yard, into a funky chicken somehow, into an elephant glide. I think he goes fakey, and then check this out right here. He goes into another hang 10 no-hander. What in the world? Dude, that line is ridiculous, bro. Oh my goodness. He just did like 20 tricks right there. I want to learn this line right here, bro. I feel like, I know it's an old school line, but dude, that is a crazy line right here. Like, what in the world? I've never even seen anybody do that in real life. It's crazy.
Some to-dos show up.
Alright, let's see here.
That helps you cross off each one easier.
Come on. Skip. Skip. I don't know how he's holding that hang 10 no-hander. That's the weird thing. Dang. He does the fire whip. I try and learn the fire whip. I do a lot of... I've been trying to learn... If you can't tell by now, I've tried to learn a lot of Dave Smith tricks. Where am I at? I think this dude's still riding, isn't he? I think this is who? I think this is Shaun White, right? I think that dude still rides to this day. Dude, look at this clip. That clip's pretty cool, right? I've never seen someone like have it like in the glass right there, like a broken mirror. That was pretty cool, dude. I've never even seen. This is the only clip I've ever seen like that. Interesting. Into a switch foot stick bee? What the heck? I didn't know you could do a switch foot stick bee into a... I don't know, he's doing something. I don't know what that trick is. Doing some sort of weird maneuver. Rat beats. We just watched that one. Let's see here. Go on a playlist now. We're going on a playlist, everybody. I think that's loading. Flat Blessings, Fire Whip. What should we watch? Hitchhiker, Flat Stream. I guess let's go to this one. I've watched a lot of these videos already. Danny Hankerson, Luna Gonzalez. Oh yeah. Have you seen this video? I don't know if you probably showed you this video. This is one of my favorite videos too. Look at this guy out. Brian Chapman. Dude, just hauling. Dude, look at how fast he's going right here. What in the world? Just freaking Mach 10, dude. He's like, I'm going Mach 10. We're going to do a freaking kickflip hitchhiker. Oh, wait. I think I did show you this guy. Oh, well, we're going to watch it again because I would want to ride like Brian Chapman too. He's very just on it. He's like very just exact. I think he's running a really, really high PSI though because he's going really, really fast. But also the cool thing about Brian Chapman is he makes bikes, so another reason I respect that rider. I'm like, that is cool. I totally messed that up, oh well. At this point, I just want to get it done. I don't even know what verse we're going to put in here. I gotta redo that crank. We gotta redo this crank, everybody. It's not centered. What would be the center of that? Something's up with his tablet.
My Geico motorcycle policy can cover my helmet too. So if it gets damaged, they'll replace it.
See, I'm trying to learn this trick right here. Well, I guess I'm literally just trying to learn the double footer, one-handed steamroller. But eventually I do want to learn that. The kickflip hitchhiker thing, because those things look crazy. I feel like that's a really rare trick. You don't see too many people doing that one. That one's a good trick to learn too, the double-footed Carl Cruiser. Man, what a solid line right there. But he makes bikes. Here, check it out. This is him right here. He like a bike maker or something. Wheels off, like heavy off, like terribly off. Yeah, it's off right there. I don't even know if you would see that. Okay, yeah. Oh, I totally messed that up. There would be a freaking dropout right there. I was like, what in the world am I doing right there? I didn't draw it in there. I wasn't like thinking. We gotta improv it right now. That looks really janky right there. Well, is there Penguin Gaming? Welcome. Just trying to draw. Trying to watch some bike videos and draw at the same time, and kind of have this ADHD setup right now. We have this, we got that, we got this, we got this, we got everything. Well, not everything, but a lot of things going at once. Okay, I'm confused right now. How do I draw this dropout? The seat stay would be right here. So if we cut, okay, let me think about this. I have to cut this wheel in half real quick. Oh, that does not make any sense. Oh, we'll just put it right here. Do you like to draw? How did you find this stream? I know he is a pretty huge dude riding a bike, huh? What is this? Oh wait, this is a diversion. Oh yeah, I think I did, right? I think I am getting. Let me see. Am I following you? I should be following you. Yep. I got you on the follow. Yeah, you're the believer, right? You have a verse you've been thinking about as of late? Today we're kind of covering this verse. I think it's Proverbs 11, or no, it's Proverbs 19:11. Let me write it in here. Proverbs 19:11. Good sense makes one slow to anger, and it is his glory to overlook an offense. Because why I kind of got into that verse is because we drew this yesterday. Right? We drew this, like, person right here. But, like, you know, like, it's like all of these arrows from the enemy. And she's, like, trying to, like, I don't know. I'd be like, oh, it's kind of annoying to do that. But it's also, like, it is our glory to overlook an offense. It was actually a really, really gnarly Bible study today. Oh, yeah, for sure. The Great Commission, huh? Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I've been wanting, I don't know, do you know how to do it? See this bottom verse right there? I want it just a whole bunch of different verses, but for some reason I can only get it to just be like one verse, because if you put too many verses, it starts like increasing it like that, right? And I don't know how to, because it would be cool to have like 20 verses right there, just kind of going along on the screen, right? But I don't know how to do it. I guess I could look it up, but I don't know how to look it up to do it like that. Yeah, I'm trying to do it. Oh, yeah, maybe that's how I could do it. Just make it all one line. Yeah, I'm using OBS. Using the OBS. Dude, it's crazy. I just started looking into OBS. There's so many weird settings you can do. So many things you can add to your stream, and things I didn't even know that you could add to your stream. Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that option. And then paste it in Notepad. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna try that out. Dude, awesome. Thank you for that, man. Right now we are just drawing this gnarly shepherd dude. This guy's gnarly. Shout out to this bike company. The only bike company that's ever hooked it up, so I'm gonna what is that? What in the little Easter egg? Then we're gonna put a verse right up in here. I might do the Fishers of Men verse. And he said, then follow me and I'll make you fishers of men. The text file is hard to, yeah, it is, huh? You thought it was a druid monk. Well, maybe that is kind of a subclass of the shepherd, right? Because, I mean, we think about the shepherds of the scriptures, right? A lot of shepherds, like, lived with the sheep outside. They probably had to have had some crazy wilderness lore to be able to just live outside like that, right? Now, the funny thing is, I've actually never met anybody with the monk haircut, right? I don't know if you have ever seen any. I've never even seen a single soul in real life. Now, I've seen it on the internet, right? But I haven't seen anybody in real life, because I feel like, man, dude, if you see someone just rocking it's almost like it's like a halo on their head, right? I've never seen it, and just totally just bald at the top. I just find it so hilarious. I have on Japan. Oh, interesting, huh? Okay, what verse are we doing? I think we're going to do the Fishers of Men verse. Matthew 4:19. Where's my Bible at? Do this first. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men." I'm kind of wondering, like, if I could put in another verse too, but I guess we'll put that one first. See, this is another reason why I like doing like the Bible illustrations, is because it gives me a concise, kind of clear, like, thing to do. Because prior to doing like the Bible illustration stuff, I would just draw like a cool character, right? I'd be like, I'm just gonna draw like a rogue or like a knight. But the thing is that even though I did make it cool looking or something like that, I feel like there was no greater purpose to it, right? And I feel like when I add in the Bible verse, there's just like this greater purpose. I'm like, man, it makes it so much more fulfilling to draw something instead of just drawing like, oh, I'm just gonna draw a cool knight or something like that, right? That's just me personally, though. Ictus symbol somewhere. What is that symbol? We will put another cross on the bike right here, though. Here, check it out. Boom. Boom. Another cross. Ain't too hard to put in there, right? Oh yeah, what are they? Okay, we're gonna write this verse up in here. Bring out this ruler. Oh wait, I'm in the way of, you guys can't even see that right now. Push this down somewhere. There we go. Oh yeah, the fish symbol. Yeah, the fish symbol is, yeah, I will add that. That's actually a very good idea. Do you know that do you know the lore of that symbol? How it used to be like a hidden code for like believers. We're watching some BMX riding. Diversion. Bobby Carter. Okay, Matthew 4:19. And he said to them, for some reason I write at an angle. I don't know, do any of you guys like write at an angle like this? I write at an angle. Okay, yeah, the sign of the cross. Yeah, I remember. So I don't know if what I heard. There's like this old like this art documentary thing, and I guess I'll do it just like right on here before I draw it. But what's interesting is, like people back in the day, they would actually carry like a stick, like a walking stick or like a staff. And so like the lore of that symbol is that one person that had the staff, right, if they were walking on sand, one person would go like this, right? In the ground. They'd go with their stick. And then the other person, actually they go like that. And then if the other person saw that, and if they were a believer, right, what they would do is they'd go like this. Something like that, right? And then like, because of that, it was like, it was this hidden code. It was very interesting. Yeah. Now, I don't know. I just saw that on a documentary. I don't know if that dude was just, I'm pretty sure it was because it was like a historical documentary, so I'm pretty sure it was something to think about. Let's write Matthew 4:19 on here. I'm actually going to see. Is this going to line up right? Yeah, we'll write it like that. said to them, comma, follow me, comma, will make you fishers of men. Oh, actually, I forgot something. There's a little right there. You like my handwriting? I just write in all caps. I used to not write on all caps, but what did I start doing? Matthew 4:19. Oop. Okie dokie. There we go. You can't really see it too much, but I generally never really color them. I used to paint a lot. The thing is, it just takes so long for me to color stuff in. Now, I guess in a comic book sense, what a lot of comic book artists do is they have someone do the sketch, and then they have somebody ink it, and then they have somebody color it. I don't know why a lot of comic book artists do that. I think it's just because of productivity. Sometimes it's hard to just fully like focus and just get everything done in one sitting. Whereas like if you get like 3 people to work on it, it's like makes it a lot faster. I think I might add something, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe putting like a squirrel or something right there, but I don't know. This guy's kind of brutal to put a squirrel right there. Squirrel or no squirrel, right? Squirrel or no squirrel? I guess I'll do a squirrel. Put a sheep. I could put a sheep. I think I'll do a little squirrel though. Sheep are kind of hard to draw. I can draw a bunch of sheep though. Actually, might be a good idea though. Okay, I'm gonna change the music. Have you ever thought about getting into BMX riding? It's kind of funny because, like, dude, these streams are just so weird because, like, especially these drawings, because I've entered into this weird realm of drawing where we can promote God, we can promote BMX riding, and we can just, I don't know, it's just really weird. It's just like this amalgamesh of just, like, just promoting it all. It's actually hilarious. I'm gonna put a little squirrel in here. Nah, no squirrel, no squirrel, no squirrel. Huh. I don't know. The thing is, there's actually a lot of older there's a lot of older flatlanders, especially like this style of riding. It's actually the safest form of BMX riding. Though it looks kind of crazy right now, it is actually the safest form of BMX riding. It's actually kind of crazy. I would like to think, I've been kind of like on the weird topic of like, how am I supposed to steward? Because if you look up like biblical stewardship sermons and stuff like this, dude, a lot of like pastors go into like stewarding things for God and stuff like this, and sometimes I don't even know if I'm stewarding it correctly for God. Which actually reminds me, I should put a little Bible up in here. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, maybe we should put a little Bible right here. No, we'll do it right up in here. Just a little one. With a little one with a little seed. A little Bible. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't look safe? I would like to think that the reason why I actually started doing this is actually because of other believers too. The other believers have inspired me to even go about doing this. Let's get this and push this down a little bit. Ooh, I don't know about this Bible. This Bible's kind of strange. Oh well, we tried. Put a little cross up in here. Put a little seed. Boom. We got a little Bible up in here. Oh man, I tore this up. I need to do that. Do you like to draw? What do you like to do? How have your streams been going? Okay, I'm gonna do the halo now. Or should we just leave the halo green? We might just leave the halo green on this one. Just kind of faintly in there. Oh, your wife does? What else should I add in here? I'm gonna put a little squirrel in here. We're listening to the Zelda soundtrack while we draw this shepherd man. I wonder what it looks like as a thumbnail. I think that's the cool thing about streaming is I can see the drawing like that. It does kind of seem like it's working out. But I might put one more verse in here. Look at this. Oh, my phone died. No. Plug this in. Maybe Proverbs 11:30. Check out this verse. This verse is kind of weird. Proverbs 11:30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls is wise. I draw pretty small. This is about almost close to. I don't know exactly the size of this paper. I just use computer paper. I just cut it down. One of the reasons too that's cool about using it at this scale is I can kind of like stream it, because when I'm streaming a bigger piece of paper, it's kind of like a little farther out. What verse should we put in there? We got Matthew 4:19. I think we can add one more verse in here. I just don't know which verse. Let me think here. I kind of got to do a little verse. Maybe an anger verse. We did do a Bible study on anger. Oh, maybe healing with the words. Maybe for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. That's a pretty short verse. Let's see here. I'm just like looking at all the scripture. And we could put that one in there. That might be a good one. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls is wise. What, can I fit that in there? Because I have to do it the same tech. I don't think I will be able to, because that's pretty big. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a shorter verse. This is kind of the hard part too. Is sometimes I have to like look in, because I can't just put any verse right there, right? I have to like think, okay, well, how much space do I have in there? I think I have enough for James 1:20. Let's go into James 1:20. James 1:20. James 1:20. Where's James 1:20? 1:20. Oh, here it is. I think this one might fit. Yeah, this one would probably fit, right? For the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. Guess we're called not to be angry or something, right? That's what I think about. I've actually tried to memorize James 1:20. Oh wow, that's a very interesting one. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me in paths of... Have I remembered that one? Let's see here. I've tried to memorize that one. It was like, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Does it say, he leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake? No, it's the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you're with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I missed something. I've tried to memorize that verse, but I think it says something about green pastures. Now I need to look at it now. What did I mess up? I messed up the beginning. I have this verse underlined a lot. Oh, I did mess up a lot of it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. I did not remember that part. I think I memorized that last part. Such crazy verses right there, right? Like, actually, so what's actually really crazy about Psalms 23, I watched this one thing on, like, you know, like, the shows on, like, I Shouldn't Be Alive or something like that, or the dudes that lived out in the wilderness because, like, they got, like, lost or something like that. There was one dude that, like, survived out in the ocean for, like, I don't know, like, 300 days or something like that. It was crazy. Maybe not 300 days. It was, like, a lot of days. It was, like, maybe a couple months or something like that. And he said that he didn't have a Bible or anything, but he memorized Psalms 23, and it kept him going. Which is kind of crazy. Oh, James 1:20. Man, I shall not want. That is such an interesting verse, though. I remember hearing, like, a sermon on it. Because, like, that is so hard to, like, really put into... I mean, I will confess, that's even hard for my life. I mean, how do we not want anything? I mean, I guess ultimately it's trusting the Lord, right? Like, fully trusting the Lord. Being like, Lord, I do not even want anything unless you are providing it or something. I think that's what some pastors have said. Something like that. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That is a very interesting verse. Wow. Yeah. I actually might put that one in there. I actually think I am going to put that one in there because this one does go into that. Follow me and I'll make you fishers of men. The Lord is my shepherd. That actually is a very good one. I am actually going to put that one in there. Thank you for that, bro. I actually totally that's a really good verse to put in there. Let's see here. Going back to Psalms 23. Because why it's also a good one is because he talks about the rod and the staff, right? Psalms 23. Man, that is such a good one. Now I think about it, that is such a heavy verse right there. We're doing it. We're doing it, everybody. Psalms 23:1. Psalm 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd. You know, another thing I'm thinking about Psalms 23. You know what's strange about Psalms 23:1? Is it says, the Lord is my shepherd. But what's strange is David was a shepherd. Right? So it's like, I guess David learned from the master shepherd, right? The shepherd of all shepherds. Which that is a very strange thing to think about. How crazy would it be to learn from the master shepherd, right? The Lord is my shepherd. It's weird. This one has like this weird italic thing right there. I shall not want. Dude, that like fit perfectly in there. Dude, that's crazy, bro. That verse like fit perfectly in there. That's insane. I'm actually glad I didn't put the other verse because I don't think I would have fit it in there. Dude, thank you for that, bro. I would have not even thought about putting that verse in there. That literally, look at how good that fit in there. I'm like stoked. I'm so stoked on that. You're welcome. I might not be able to put the whole... Yeah, so the other thing is I do like... These streams are kind of gnarly because I do... the Bible study in the beginning, which is really, really awkward because I honestly never really thought I would be ever doing Bible studies, honestly. But as time progresses, I do see the importance of it because it kind of has gotten me to practice talking, and it's practiced me to like use my voice, which in other instances I probably would never really think about any of that stuff. So, and people have said the word should be the most important part, or a lot of pastors say that. That the word should be actually the most important part, right? And it's weird for me to say that, right? Because I'm like, oh, well, I put so much into bike riding. I put so much into drawing. It's weird to be like, oh, well, I'm actually going to think that the word is actually the most important part. I mean, even if we were to think about this drawing's cool, but honestly, what matters most is actually this right here. Kind of crazy to think about, actually. 1, 2. I know, I've been streaming for pretty long, huh? Pretty long stream. Not compared to some of the streamers, though. Some of the streamers, it's crazy. I like start streaming, and they've already been streaming. They stream for like 14 hours every single day. It's crazy. I think we might put a little squirrel in here. Maybe. Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. That is a very interesting verse. I know. I've actually really had to struggle with that. I feel like the Lord has actually tested me sometimes too. Because I'm like, Lord, this is like super awkward. You know. But we're trying it. Honestly, I'm glad I've done it now because actually, the other thing is a lot of these drawing techniques, I've learned it from other believers. A lot of the stuff that I've even gotten into, I would have actually never gotten into a lot of this stuff if it wasn't for believers. It's actually kind of the crazy thing. I might just leave it like that. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the more you do it, it'll be comfortable. I'd like to try and think that. I kind of want to put like a squirrel right there, but I feel like it's going to make it look cheesy. No squirrel. This dude's gnarly right here, so... Generally I do a squirrel. I kind of like... something like that, but... I think we're going to just leave it like that. We're going to put a little fish sign right here. Or maybe a fish sign right down there. Signature right there, yeah, that's what we'll do. Put a fish sign right down here. Right up there. Should I do it right there? I guess I should probably put it up here. Put it right up in here. There we go. Little fish sign. Fish sign, and I'll put a little signature right down there. Call it a day. Put a little 24 in there. Alrighty, everybody. We're done. Maybe it depends on your content. If I'm playing games, I usually last around 2-3 hours, but when I did worship streams, I feel like I can go more than 4 hours. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like that's the other weird thing is like, every time I do a Bible study, I'm always just like, I'm going to do it in like 30 minutes. I literally have not done a Bible study in 30 minutes in so long. It always just like lasts for like an hour. Even when I want it to be like 30 minutes, it's just like, it just keeps going. It's like, you know, there's just so much to learn from it. I think we're done, everybody. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off all of this ADHD, all this stuff, and I'm going to get a thumbnail for it, and we're going to call it a day. Thank you, Azur, for tuning in. I'm still going to be streaming. I'm just going to get a thumbnail for it. Actually, I guess I should do it right now. I'll just put it on. So I use this wooden board right here. I have these clipper things, and I kind of clip it like a skin, like a pelt or something. So it doesn't like, see how it's like folding up right here? So I can get a better thumbnail for it. That's what we'll do right now. Take this off. push this one over on this one. Put this one on this one. And put this one on this one. There we go. Do I have any prayer requests? Not at the moment. Thank you, though. I guess, I'm thinking about it. Maybe that more believers would be encouraged. That more believers would level up. That more believers would, that we would, I guess, to maybe win souls in some way, right? Just thinking about this, this verse right here. I like this combo right here. Here, check it out. I've tried to memorize this combo. It's Matthew 4:19. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men." Proverbs 11:30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls is wise. And then I think it's James 1:5. James 1:5. And if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. Isn't that really crazy, right? It's weird because it says whoever captures souls is wise, right? And we're supposed to ask God for wisdom. So it's like, you know, hopefully we would attain more wisdom. All of the believers out there. But I'm going to turn off all this stuff and we're going to get a thumbnail. Let me see here. What am I doing? Turn this one off, this one off, this one off, this one off. This one off. Look, a squirrel. This one off. This one off. Alrighty, everybody. Let's get some close-ups. This kind of reminds me of like the staff of Aaron. There's something about the staff that Aaron butted or something like that. Oop, that was kind of loud. We got the fish hook. We got the little bag with the little cross on it. We got a little sprout growing on his head. We got the Word of God and then the little seed of faith. Got these two verses. Got a little fish sign. We got the bike. And everybody, that concludes the stream. So anybody that's watching, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, we can continue to give glory to the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings, the Lord Jesus Christ. Anyway, everybody, I'm out of here. Zurich Gaming, thank you for tuning in. And thank you for, putting that verse in. It fit so well in there. Look at that. That's so nice in there. Blessings, everybody. I'm out of here. It's time to end the stream. Farewell, everybody. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Is there Penguin Gaming? Adios, everybody.